is one because of the wonderful things he does.
Since the beginning of COVID mania, we've been told to listen to the public health experts. Governments and the corporate media has identified this category to us as individuals. Dr. Fauci, Rachel Levine, Tedros Adhanom, Bill Gates, and groups, CDC, WHO, Gates Foundation, Imperial College, etc., that are supposedly the best resources out there for dealing with pandemics and disease spread. Want to know about how to deal with COVID-19? Follow orders from the omniscient public health experts, we're told. Well, we're now over a year into this thing. The free world is in shambles, and virtually everything recommended by these supposed world-class experts has resulted in complete chaos and devastation.
So the teacher can lower their mask for a minute, and the students can lower their mask for a minute to see those important sounds.
The public health experts told us that lockdowns were the key to our salvation. When that didn't work, they did the same thing with masks, curfews, physical distancing, and the like. They had it all figured out, until they didn't, and destroyed tens of millions of lives in their attempts to resolve a virus problem.
The 6-foot distancing requirement has probably been the single costliest mitigation tactic that we've employed as a result of COVID, in response to COVID, and it really wasn't based on clear science.
So how could these highly touted experts get everything so catastrophically wrong? And what exactly is a public health expert anyway?
Look at that! Look at that! I want to go home. I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you?
There are plenty of examples of individual health experts in society. A dentist can help a patient understand the best practices for oral health. A fitness professional can help a client achieve optimal metabolic health. A nutritionist can tell you what to eat in order to stay healthy. A physical therapist can optimize your recovery from an injury. An orthopedist can evaluate bone health. These are but a handful of dozens of examples of individual health specialists. Now, what can a public health expert do for you exactly? And how do you define it? Well, that's when you encounter some roadblocks.
If you please, I am Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask you...
Silence!
Oh, Jiminy Cricket!
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Now go. But what if she kills us first? I said go!
If you Google public health expert definition, you'll get 40 different answers from 40 different academic and government public health departments. Answers range from professionals in the field struggle to define public health precisely, to the science and art of preventing disease. That's because public health isn't a real science.
Going so soon? I wouldn't hear of it.
Just as the common good is not good for everyone, public health suffers from the same innate failures as a health concept. What is good for Joe may not be good for Jane. What is best for Catherine may not be best for Carlos.
That's right. Don't hurt them right away.
An attempt to optimize and perfect public health will inevitably result in chaos, as we've seen play out over the course of the last year. You can thank the public health experts for normalizing healthy quarantines, outdoor masking, 6 feet social distancing, nightly curfews, societal lockdowns, and plenty of other baseless, mystical population control measures that were enforced and failed to succeed in combating a virus in the name of science.
Hello?
Hey, Bill, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
What's up? I'm over here at the park. I thought today was a play day. Where are you, man?
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
All right.
Great.
Individual health is to public health as liberty is to totalitarianism. The moment you depart from treating individuals and attempt to collectivize a population, you're not so much an expert as you are an authoritarian control freak disguised as an expert. Fauci is not a public health expert. He's a power-drunk immunologist. Bill Gates is not a public health expert. He's a maniacal technocrat.
Please welcome Bill Gates. Bill Gates, thanks for being here.
You bet.
Now, we're going to get to climate and how to avoid the disaster and all the amazing things that you and Melinda do, and thank you for all your efforts. But the reason you can do all those things is that you're really, really, really rich. And so I want to ask you a question that I've interviewed you many times, but I've never asked you this question. It's always been in the back of my head and in the back of everybody's head. What's it feel like when you become the richest man in the world? Is that a good feeling?
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
If you were really great and powerful, you'd keep your promises.
The CDC and WHO do not possess public health expertise. They are bloated bureaucracies offering historically poor recommendations for dealing with disease spread and other societal issues.
Oh, the great Oz has spoken. Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
No one person or group can claim the mantle of public health.
Who are you?
Oh, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
And no one person or group can claim to know what is best for the collective, just as no one leader should make devastating decisions for the greater good of society.
Yes, it's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
Self-proclaimed public health experts are really nothing more than aspiring autocrats who happen to populate governments and academic departments. Given the lack of actual expertise or competition in those fields, it shouldn't come as a surprise that these same individuals also happen to have atrocious track records when it comes to preventing and treating disease spread.
Guys like Fauci get up there and start talking, he doesn't know anything really about anything, and I'd say that to his face. Nothing. The man thinks you can take a blood sample and stick it in an electron microscope, and if it's got a virus in there, you'll know it. He doesn't understand electron microscopy, and he doesn't understand medicine, and he should not be in a position like he's in. Most of those guys up there on the top are just total administrative people, and they don't know anything about what's going on the bottom. Those guys have got an agenda, which is not what we would like them to have, being that we pay for them to take care of our health in some way. They've got a personal kind of agenda. They make up their own rules as they go. They change them when they want to, and they smugly, like Tony Fauci, does not mind going on television in front of the people that pay his salary and lie directly into the camera.
Will you help me? Can you help me?
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have.
Then why didn't you tell her before?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?